what's up? Looks like Twitch Prime loot is ready to be collected. All you need to do is go to your Twitch, click on your World of Tanks care package, learn more, click on it, and it will get you to the claim page. Sign in, of course, and click on the claim. Care package golf, so you get a commander for a German tank, I suppose. And yeah, let's do that. So there you go, Twitch care package. You get a unique commander. Of course, it's a German commander. 14-day rental of 2 premium tanks. Looks like there's a 2 tank destroyers, a Cannonen, and whatever this one is. Discounts for those 2 vehicles, 10 missions when you play those vehicles, 20 consumables, emblems, and 1 day premium time. That's it. Alright, anyway, here we go. Today's video is about the AE Phase 1. This is the Tier 9 reward tank. But first of all, remember to subscribe and set up your notification, especially if you're here for the mod pack videos. Every time I make a fresh video and update the mod pack, you will get a little bit of a notification. Therefore, you won't be left behind. But anyway, here we are. The AE Phase 1 Tier 9 Premium Reward Tank. This is a gift tank that you can get from, hey, there you go. Team damage no longer works, and we were just testing it out. But anyway, front lines. If you play Frontline, you can do it on the test server and get this tank right now. Play a couple of games, you will get a lot of bonus points. You can upgrade yourself because they want you to try out this tank. Get this tank and play it. The only problem with the modeling is the tracks are missing, so there's no tracks. It looks kind of weird. But this is anyway the heavy tank Tier 9 premium reward tank. I don't know if we get premium credits when you play this reward tank, but it's a heavy American tank. The unique thing about it is it's got 4 tracks, 2 on each side. It looks kind of weird. You can't see it right now because there are no tracks, but when the modeling is correct and when they fixed it, then you will be able to see it. But anyway, I suppose this is kind of like a hull down tank because there's really, I don't know what to say about this tank. Doesn't have like great mobility, or doesn't have anything special or any kind of redeeming quality that sets it apart from other things. It's okay-ish hull down, I guess, but I did get shot on the turret ring a lot and took a lot of damage for it. So to say if it's a hull down king or something like that, really good at hull down, I wouldn't say it is. So anyway, what's up with this tank? 2642 DPM kind of tank. It does 400 damage with 258 penetration on the standard AP shells, while on the premium shells, which are heat, it has 340 penetration, which is really good for a Tier 9 heat shells. I'm trying to show you a little bit of the hull down capability of this tank, which is why we're fighting over that ridge. But this thing does not have any armor that can absorb. It does occasionally bounce if you have some angles working for you, but if not, then it doesn't really bounce that much for you. I don't know why that is the case. I can't say there's anything. You see me fighting this AE1 here, no problem penning him in any kind of angle. I was quite annoyed with this Super Conqueror for not like taking a hit for me or tanking for me. I lost all my HP here for nothing, and I got kind of annoyed with him. But basically I was trying to show you what kind of hull down tank it was, and it's not a big deal of a hull down tank, which is what I'm trying to say. Here we are in Ruinberg, and we're on the north side. I'm gonna take the special position right down the middle, try and get into the lane if I can. But here we go. This is a 9-second reload tank. Of course, I'm running the heavy tank rammer, vertical stabilizers, optics, and Coca-Cola. And I also have a BIA crew, and that's still 9 seconds reload, which means it's not that fantastic in terms of reload 9 seconds. It's not too slow, but it's not that great either. Aim time 2.29 seconds. It could be a little bit faster, I wish, but it's not too bad. Like I said, this tank isn't like bad, but it isn't spectacularly good or anything like it. If you were grinding this tank on Frontlines, and if you're in Prestige 5 or whatever, and you're not gonna make it to get this tank, you're not missing anything, trust me. The only thing special about this tank is the four separate tracks that it has, and that looks kind of cool. But now it looks kind of weird because it has no tracks at all. But that's the only thing special about this tank. It's got 4 separate tracks. Mobility wise, 35 kilometers an hour forward, that's not too bad, but the reverse is 12 kilometers an hour reverse. That's really terrible. It's really slow in reverse, and you're gonna see shortly when I try to reverse. This guy is giving me a side, so I'll shoot him, and I feel like I'm in a vulnerable position here, especially if there's a tortoise crossing, so I'm going to back up, and you'll see how slow this thing backing up. Not good, right? If he really wanted to shoot at me, he could have taken me on. And you see that gun performance there, not really great. If you're even moving slightly, it's gonna be hitting the dirt a lot. So that's the kind of disadvantage you have to contend with when you're playing with this tank. 0.35 dispersion, not too bad, but it's not that great either. 0.10 dispersion moving, traversing, 0.06 on the turret traverse, and I guess that's not too bad when it's traversing. The reticle dispersion is still not too bad. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about this tank. It's, if you are far away from this tank, if you are not anywhere close to this tank, I would say pick up the Emil. If you have the points to either get the Emil or get the AE one, I would say get the Emil 1951, because the Emil 1951 is actually a very decent, good tank. It is slightly better than the Emil one that is on a tech tree, so if you enjoy that tank even so slightly, the Emil 1951 is a lot better. But tier for tier, I'm gonna go for the Emil 1951 as opposed to the AE Phase 1, because the AE Phase 1, the only novelty about this tank is the 4-track. Other than that, there's nothing really special about it. This guy's giving me his back, so I'm gonna shoot him. But there's a problem here. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Who am I gonna shoot? Let me try and finish this guy off. I'm gonna do 4,000 plus damage in this game, which is really good. But then once again, this is only the test server. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more damage. This guy is hidden behind, so I'm gonna go for the MP4005. I should have loaded the HE here and fought him, but I'm being distracted by 2 tanks, one in front of me, one on the side of me. Who am I gonna shoot? I decide to go after him, and then I'm gonna take a big old hit from the side. Oh, that was unnecessary, but took the damage there nevertheless. And like I said, I'm going to do 4 plus damage, 4,000 plus damage in this game. Look at the tracks here. If only they had the modeling done right, it would look so cool. Unfortunately, he penetrates me there or whatever. But the game is basically over for me here. We go on to win this game, of course, but I just wanted to show you the potential of this tank. And I did not really do very well in this tank throughout my 10 games that I played in the test server. This was one of the best games. Other than that, everything else was pretty mediocre. 2,000 plus damage on average, I guess. Not too big deal. Once again, if you had a choice between the Emil 1951 and the AE Phase 1, I would say go for the Emil 1951 as your reward tank. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.